Hi guys, we're in a place called Fareham today. Not too far from Portsmouth. Apparently this police station is closed at the moment, but doesn't look very close to me. So we'll see if we get anything. Are you a police officer?
I am.
Okay.
I was just what is it? Did you need anyone?
No, I was just making a film locally.
Oh right, okay.
So I was just doing a piece about the station being closed due to coronavirus, but obviously
right.
it's still open to police. Just to let you know, I am recording still.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just waiting to see if I can get a shot of anything going in or out.
Alright folks, buckle up. Today, we're at a small police station near Portsmouth, filming what seems like a routine check. But nothing is ever routine here. We've got security overstepping, officers testing boundaries, and one auditor calmly pushing back against unnecessary intimidation. Stay tuned, because what looks like a simple interaction is about to reveal some serious misunderstandings about public rights, authority, and law. Who will handle this professionally, and who will crumble under the pressure? Let's dive in.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's
We just
not
want to
as
make sure you
busy.
didn't need us for anything.
No.
Okay.
No, I'll just be wandering around. Just
Okay.
don't feel alarmed or anything.
All right, no worries.
Thank you. Doesn't look like a police officer to me. Never been here before. When I arrived, they were sat here. Obviously not very busy. I think we'll head back round the front. Looks to me like there's a bit of an incident.
Here's a crucial point. In the UK, you do not have to give your name unless you're under arrest or suspected of a specific offense. Yet, the just a chat approach is frequently used by officers to bypass this. It's a classic tension between perceived authority and actual law. So viewers, if you were in this situation, would you comply or stand your ground? Comment below.
About 5 police officers have just gone inside, so we'll see if we can capture what's going on there as well. Hello, just to let you.
Can I ask what you're doing?
You can ask.
Sorry?
You can ask, but I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing.
But what are you doing?
I'm filming you at the moment,
Okay, is there any reason why?
because I'm in public and that's what I want to do.
Okay, but I just saw that you might have been taking photos at the police station.
Is that a crime?
Well, no, but it's inappropriate.
How's it inappropriate?
Because it's a security risk for us if you're taking photos.
Notice how the security operative immediately gets aggressive, but he's missing a vital piece of his uniform, the SAA badge. Without it, he's actually violating his own licensing rules. Instead of correcting himself, he resorts to the Google lawyer insult, basically lashing out because he's being shown up by someone who knows the law better than he does. This is a textbook example of how professional ego can completely undermine authority.
Professionalism is about to collapse entirely. The guard drops the security role and issues a personal challenge that sounds dangerously like a threat of violence right in front of a police constable.
It's not law, though.
No.
I have already explained myself to some detectives what I'm doing.
Okay, well whereabouts are they then?
Well, they've just gone inside.
Have they? Are
Yeah.
they coming back out?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully not, 'cause they've probably got some work to do.
Okay.
And this isn't police work. Talking
That's
to
in
me,
my
is it?
eyes.
Oh, well, you're in the wrong job, then.
I don't think so.
Well, what should you be doing?
What should I be doing?
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I'm speaking to you is because you've made yourself apparent. That's the only reason. So,
By filming the outside of the police station.
yes, it's inappropriate.
How's it inappropriate?
I've just explained to you why it's
At this point, the auditor has already explained his purpose multiple times, yet he's being pressured for information he doesn't legally have to provide. It's a perfect scenario to illustrate how ordinary interactions can escalate simply due to misunderstanding the law. Who's really in the wrong here, the officer for pushing or the auditor for calmly filming? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment now.
Oh, I don't see.
Okay, well if you don't understand, then that's your problem, okay? I've just explained
That's
to you
not the
why
correct
it's
attitude.
inappropriate, and I'm not going to repeat myself.
I'm not asking you to repeat yourself. I'm just asking you to leave me alone.
Okay, but you're the one that's approached me, though.
No, I'm not. You
Because
came over
you're
to me.
stood there, aren't you?
I was
You're the
stood
one that's
here.
taking photos.
And who was the person who came over on the bike? That was you.
Yeah, because I noticed what you were doing.
So you approached me.
So were you taking photos of the
But why are you
I
taking
was,
photos
yeah.
of the police station?
No need for photos.
There is.
This chap's been taking photos of the police
Oh,
station.
hello.
How are you?
Can you
okay?
identify yourself, please?
Of course, I'm PC Jones.
Okay.
I work here. How can I help you, sir?
I don't need any help.
Okay, that's fine.
I've already spoken to some detectives about doing this.
But spoken to who, sorry?
I've spoken to some detectives who were out
Okay.
here.
Check this out. Threatening reasonable force based solely on verbal claims with no signage or legal backing is a dangerous bluff. This is where ordinary interactions can cross into unlawful detention territory. The auditor isn't intimidated and calls it immediately, exactly what you should do if you know your rights. Remember, law relies on evidence, not opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
About what I'm doing. They know what I'm doing.
Okay, I don't.
And
I've
I
never met you and I haven't spoken to anybody.
I just
That's
don't
why I'm
wish to
asking,
continue
sir.
to explain myself because I only wanted to be here for 2 or 3 minutes, and now I'm being held
It's
here.
it's not a problem, is it? We just need to obviously make sure, obviously, when people are around the police station, we just like to check that everything's in order.
Yep.
Obviously, you're in the public domain, so you're more
Yep.
than welcome to take photographs and video, but we
Right.
obviously do have to just check that everything's above board. And
Which
if
it
there's
is.
anything to worry about, then obviously we'd raise it.
Cool.
Okay?
No, there's nothing to worry about.
Lovely. Right, well, we'll leave you to it then, alright?
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely day. See you later.
Thank you. See you later.
Leave now.
Oh, I don't want to. I'm going to stay here for as long as I like.
It's fine, we will.
Got all day. Can you identify yourselves for the purpose of the video as well,
See my
please?
collar number.
You have to identify yourselves
have
with
to
3
identify.
Here's a key takeaway. A police constable had already said there's no issue with the filming, yet the community support officer continues to push boundaries. It's a classic mismatch between policing authority and legal reality. It also shows how relying on personal opinion instead of legislation can create unnecessary friction.
badge number and what station you
can
work out
see,
of.
you can quite clearly see that.
I don't know if you work here. I've not seen you inside.
Well, I don't know who you are, so why should
You
I
don't
tell
need to
who
know
I am?
because you're a police. Well, actually, you're not a police officer. You work for the police.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
police
need to.
community support, so yeah.
Yeah. So you need to provide identification if
No,
I
I
ask
don't.
for it.
No,
You've
I
got a designation card. Where's your designation card? Can I see it, please? If requested by a member of public, you must produce your designation card. That's in your police code.
Your behaviour. I'm not-
Okay,
I'm not-
well, I will file a complaint then.
Okay,
And also, are you
you've got my
recording?
collar number.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll be requesting that, so don't delete it, please.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've got my shoulder number, so I don't need
Yeah,
to show
so
you
it's
anything else.
16341
Okay.
and 17658.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't want to get too close because of COVID.
No. Better to be safe.
Yeah. But can you understand how you've turned this hostile?
I've not turned it hostile. I asked you a question and you wouldn't answer it.
I don't have to answer it.
Okay.
Am I suspected of a crime?
That's fine. That's your choice.
Notice how you're a community support officer creating a problem, yet when a senior police member of the actual police was
I
out
am
here.
the actual police.
No, you're not. You're a police
I am.
community.
Finally, the sergeant arrives, demonstrates competence, and instantly de-escalates the situation. This proves the previous friction was entirely avoidable. Rule 1. Check local law. Rule 2. SIA badges must be visible. Rule 3. Never let professional ego override the law. Sadly, not everyone passed the test today.
Support
I'm
officer.
still
You're not a police
officer.
constable.
Yeah, but I'm still police staff
A
member.
police constable came out here and said there's not a problem with what I'm doing, yet you're continuing to be here. What should you be doing?
You have
What-
no right to tell me what I should be doing.
I'm
My
not
job
telling you
at the
what
end
you
of
should
the
be
day,
doing.
so
I'm
not-
asking
I'm
what
not
should
gonna
you be
continue
doing.
this conversation.
Off you go then. On your bike. Are you recording as well? Okay, I'll be requesting that as well. I understand the law, I know why you're recording, I'm just saying I'll be requesting it.
Okay, no problem. Alright, we'll be just across the road.
Okay. Oh, some traffic wardens. It's been a couple of minutes since the interaction. I'm taking myself off around the back to calm down a little bit. Sorry if I got a bit heated there. It just really annoys me. Why do they think that they're so special? She refused to show me her designation card.
To wrap this up professionally, the auditor was fully within his rights, the initial aggression was unnecessary, and the final outcome reinforces the importance of law over personal opinion. Always remember, just in case is not grounds for ID, and security personnel have strict display requirements for their badges. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom and police accountability breakdowns.